Hey guys, how you doing? Ray here again. If you'd like to subscribe, it's Nitro Kyosho. Remember to follow me on Facebook. Nitro Kyosho, all one word, will bring you there. Now guys, my father did wallpaper hanging and removal and painting his entire life. He taught me every trick of the trade. I don't do it for a living, but I'm pretty much an expert, I think, on it from all of his knowledge. And I've made a couple videos. One is almost at 1 million views. If you want to check out my other wallpaper videos, just go to my YouTube channel and go to the search bar and just click right in wallpaper, and it'll show you the other videos. Now, there's different kinds of wallpaper, guys. It comes off differently, and every one I've done in this house has been different. This is the last room I'm doing. Now, this is basically what you call a strippable paper. You could actually almost, I think it's between a strippable and a non, because it's almost where you can pull it off the wall without using this steamer. But what happens is it leaves a lot of little pieces behind. And these walls luckily were painted. My other videos were all non-painted walls, which makes it 1,000 times harder. So we're going to be using this, which I've done a video on. You can search that. You get these for $50 at Home Depot. Before I bought this and used it, I was using a $1,000 one from Taylor Rental. This one works just as good, if not better. And you buy it and it looks like just a little plasticky unit. And you think, oh, this is like from Toys R Us, but the thing works, guys. I mean, what do you need? It just makes it hot and puts steam. No brain science there to it. So my son, I'm going to hand him the camera, and I'm going to put a demonstration on this unit. Now, over here in the corner is where I tested it. You always want to find a piece and test it, and you don't want to go ripping it. But this will come off the wall. But what would happen is, and you can't see it, it would leave all the little backing paper. You might be able to see it there. Let me try to zoom this in a little bit. See that? Yeah, you can see it. That's the backing paper, guys. And what will happen is you're going to get bits and pieces of that all over your walls. And then you're going to have to go back, and you're going to have to use the steamer to heat it up, or a sponge with hot water. And you're going to have double the work. So, thank God this is the last room in the house. I'm going to hand this over to my son, and I'm going to show you how this unit works. Okay, so just have a standard putty knife with a 45-degree angle. Have a bucket, because this thing will continue to leak. Put a towel down to collect any water, and you can also put down plastic. You just basically want to heat the wall up, guys. And once it starts going, keep the camera up here so they can see. Once you get a piece, you just take a corner piece, get it ripping so you can have something to pull. And you let the steamer do the work, guys. You will get bits and pieces still left over sometimes. You go back and clean. And it all depends on if the glue lets loose or whatever have you. But we'll get this going, and I'll just show you. Get it away from the top of the ceiling. And it's really a pretty easy process. You have to have something down there, because you will get water leaking down, guys. And that's coming off. You don't want water going all over your floor, your radiators. So just take a precaution, whether it's a old towel, and you see how that nicely that's coming off. And it's just patience. You know, I got a lot of nice comments on my other video, the one that's up to almost 1 million views, and people say I've saved them a lot of effort. I don't. My dad never believed in using chemicals, guys. He just used sponges, hot water, stuff like this, there's really absolutely no need for chemicals. There really isn't. And all wallpapers are different. You have to test a piece, and you never want to go just ripping something off, because you can damage your walls and tear them, and then you got more work after. So you can see this is leaving a strip here, but it's better than leaving strips all over the place. And basically with this, you just put this back up here like this. Okay. Heat that up a little bit. Get your little scraper here. And you see how easy that comes off. And you see here there's no wall. There's nothing wrong with the walls. Okay, there's no damage. So it's just pretty much taking your time, guys. Let the steamer do the work. This thing will hold enough water to work for quite a bit of time before you have to refill it. The thing is, like my father said, wallpaper, they're all different. You have to use different plans of attack. I've had people say my kitchen wasn't the hardest paper they ever saw. It was the hardest because it was put onto bare sheetrock. This is painted. This is called sizing the wall. 2 or 3 of my rooms were on bare sheetrock, and I used steamers or I used the hot sponge method. Sometimes you'll get this tearing like that when you have when it's near seams for some reason, but it comes off very easily, as you can see there. And it's just having patience, guys, is the key to wallpaper. Taking your time. When you get too tired, quit. Go take a break. My living room is about 24 feet by 13 and a half, and that took me a month or so to do. But you know what? I took my time, I did it right, and I didn't damage the walls. But if you get overtired and you start getting frustrated, you just start, oh, I'm going to rip it right off. Then you're going to have problems. But check out the other videos, guys. I think you'll get a wealth of knowledge from them. And I'm not going to obviously show you the entire room being done. But I just want to show you how this unit works. Keep it up here so you can see. And it seems like wherever there was a seam here and on this side there was a paper, that you start to get that little bit of tearing. But the tearing isn't bad, because it's not tearing your walls, it's just leaving a little bit of the backing paper. If you can show them that, bring the camera in and show them what I'm talking about so they can see. You can zoom in. Alright, so you just go back over it like that, guys. A couple of seconds. You always have a bucket. See the bucket down there to dump that in. And you can just go back and you see that just comes right off. So there's the wall. This is the section we did here. That's the Stanley Power Steamer 705 model. 50 bucks at Home Depot. Works just as good as, like I said, we rented a $1,000 one from Taylor Rental, or even beyond $1,000, and it didn't work any better than this one. So have a bucket like he's showing you, because it will continue to drip, obviously, and leak water. And it's a good unit. It'll save you your sanity. So one more time up on the wall, and that's it, guys. That's how to do this type of a paper, and hope that this helps some people out there. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks for watching.